Subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. The morning after our midnight report from the Tapovan tunnel, and we are back here at the epicenter of both the Uttarakhand disaster and the rescue operations. Now, the ITBP has been leading a heroic effort round the clock, and we saw that they've been working through the night. Now we've seen there are helicopters in the sky with Doppler cameras and sensors to see if there's any sign of life. But frankly, time is running out and the clock is literally ticking. Let's talk to the men and women at the front line of this heroic rescue operation. I have here with me DIG Aparna Kumar and her entire team. And right behind me, if the camera were to show, that is the tunnel from where there is still an attempt to find some sign of life. And of course, ma'am is very busy. Her phones ring, as the camera can see, all the time, and we're grateful that you've given us time. Ma'am, tell us a little bit about the latest situation. Time nikal raha hai.
Yes, the whole rescue team, our team and the NDRF, ITBP has been there the whole night, 24/7. And today morning in Raini village, where the Rishiganga Hydro project is there, we recovered two dead bodies, and two teams of ITBP and NDRF are in the Raini village and that area. Here we have been on the clock, and around 90 to 95 meters we have been able to clear the debris and slush. But the challenging task is that as the cat loaders are clearing the slush and debris, more is coming from inside.
More slush?
Yes, more slush is
So I
coming.
just want to show our audience a little bit of the sense of slush here on the ground, and you can see slush all the way there. And आगे नहीं जाएंगे, but this is how it goes all the way into the tunnel, and the slush is creating a major challenge. I was here at night, and I also saw that your team was able to go thoda andar inside the tunnel. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, they are able to go around 50-60 meters inside, but beyond that, because it's too much slush and it is coming above their knees until the thighs, though it's not possible. I can't take the risk with the rescue team. So we are waiting for the cat loaders to clear the slush as much as possible, and then we are going to send the team.
But ma'am, not to be pessimistic, but the fact is that it has now been many hours and it is cold. We don't know the oxygen situation. There's a hypothermia danger, and from what I know, only once किसी का एक phone बजा था, one BSNL phone rang. Has there been any signs from inside that gives you the confidence that people might still be alive? And I hate to ask that question, and I very much hope they are, but what is your assessment?
As of now, we have not got any communication. We could not make any communication with people inside, but we are hopeful that we are able to clear the debris and slush and go and reach them.
Can you tell us a little bit about these choppers that have been deployed? We are now seeing Doppler cameras in the sky.
Yeah, these choppers have been spent specially for the thermal imaging of the tunnel. They'll find out the volume of slush and where the void or space is, and then report to us. Because as of now, we are very blind. We don't know what is there beyond the point that we are clearing. So,
Are you?
In Raini village.
Can you tell us?
One more body recovered in Raini project. My team working there.
So even as we're here, you're continuing to recover bodies. So ये downstream आ रही हैं, sir?
Yes.
Upstream आ रही है?
Raini project is upstream, and there was a mini hydropower project that was also collapsed.
So you've been telling me Rishiganga has been washed away.
the same. That is where the body has been recovered now, the third body.
So tell me, what is keeping your team going? क्योंकि अंदर से जिंदगी कोई साइन नहीं मिल रहा है. फिर भी 24 घंटे, 40 घंटे सब लगे हुए.
The only hope is that we want to rescue people who are inside. We can imagine the kind of adversities and challenges they must be facing. So we are trying our best, and we are hopeful that we reach them as soon as possible.
And what was very sad was at night, a number of the relatives, the family members are also here. वो दिनों से यहाँ पर है. How is anyone keeping them calm? I know that can't be your job right now, but that's also a part of the challenge.
Yes, it is. I think they are very worried, and I think time is also running out. They're running out of patience. I am with them, but we are trying to console, and we are trying to tell them and explain to them what we are doing. So I'm sure they are also understanding the situation. Yes.
Now, one last question. If the camera just turns around, you can see the river in Spate right behind us. And I'm going to ask ma'am to explain, because she's also a mountaineer, what actually happened here. आप ऊपर तक देख सकते हैं, पहाड़ है, और अगर आप राइट साइड पे वहाँ पे आएँ तो आप देखेंगे ठीक नीचे नदी है. And that water basically lashed against that tunnel, जो आपको इस तरफ टनल दिख रहा है, तापोवन टनल. अगर कैमरा राइट साइड में आके दिखाए तो वो है टनल. मैम, I got to know after I first interviewed you that you're also a record-breaking mountaineer. You understand mountains. What happened here? If you can simply tell us, हुआ क्या?
Actually, near the Nanda Devi National Park, the base of it, the huge glacier has broken. It's more of an avalanche kind of thing. The huge structure of ice has broken and it has fallen down the riverbed, and that has caused this damage upstream. The impact was more, and the whole thing was washed out, the Rishiganga hydro project. And then the second impact was this place, and you can see the damage to the barrage. And the smaller tunnel there, day before yesterday, the ITBP could rescue 12 people. This tunnel has been very challenging.
And ma'am, I'm also seeing, of course, apart from your men and women, if this side we see, there are many volunteers here, many people who are helping. And I want to take a special word to talk about what I'm calling the JCB workers, because the JCB machines, और अगर आप पीछे भी देखें तो आप देखेंगे machines like this, big machines like this, and ma'am can tell us more about them. Here on the ground, okay, you've spotted a chopper. We'll show you the chopper also. There's a chopper in the sky, thermal imaging is on, but here on the ground, if the camera comes back there, you will see that the main work now on is to somehow clear the slush, and it's the JCB machines and these big machines that are going in. What is the role of these machines and also the men who are driving them?
They have a very, very challenging task and a very major task that they are doing, and they are really doing a great service to the nation. And they are working in shifts day and night. So kudos to these people who are working day and night, and they are cooperating in all ways with the forces.
What keeps you still hopeful, ma'am?
Because of their hope and because of my men, and we want to rescue these people who are stuck inside.
DIG Padna Kumar, I won't take more of your time. You're on the site here. I just want to give you a sense. This is ma'am's team. So if the camera just shows everybody here, this is the ITBP team, and there are of course also other teams of the army, the civil police, the JCB workers. Everybody has been working round the clock. I was here at midnight as well. They've been working through the night. कोई नहीं सोया है. पूरी रात काम चला है. और अगर मैं थोड़ा सा बस प्लैंक पे आ रही हूँ आपको वहाँ दिखाने के लिए, तो वो है टनल. और अभी भी clock is ticking, but hope against hope. The attitude is never say die. We'll keep trying to save lives till the very last moment.